Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day. We cashed another NBA Play of the Day yesterday with the New Orleans Pelicans. Shout out them boys, man. Blew the doors off of the Sacramento Kings. Absolutely love to see that, man. Brings us to 10 1-2 last 13 on our NBA Play of the Day. Trying to go for 11 1-2 last 14 tonight, meaning that's one loss in the last 2 weeks on the NBA Play of the Day, man. If you want that, scoop it up over at Pickdawgz Premium, man. Hey, it's only 5 games tonight. It's a really small card, but you know I'm finna cook it up for you guys right here, right now. I'm finna try to smash it per usual, man. It's in-season tournament night in the NBA, so it should be some really good hoops. Cannot wait to watch it all, man. I appreciate all you guys watching me. And if you appreciate the content that I do, smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below if you guys want to follow me there. And of course, I got premium plays over at the site, man. Join my All Access Club. It's for my big bettors out there, guys betting hundreds to thousands of dollars on games every night. The guys that have asked me for that next level premium service. The guys that have been in the All Access Club from the start, man, them boys are up huge, man. They're up over 30 units in the last month. If you've been betting $100 a game, you're up over 3K. If you've been betting $1,000 on each game, you're up over 30K. Hey, join the All Access Club if you're a big bettor out there. The number is in the description. Text that number. Jay's Full Court Press, and we'll set up a time to talk. It's not for everybody, man. It's specifically for the guys betting big nightly. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Continue to watch the Jam Session and continue to buy the premium plays over at the site. So for my big bettors out there looking for that next level premium service, man. And guys, that's not my personal number in the link below. It's not my personal number. If you want to text me, love, all that great stuff, hey, hit me on Twitter. I'm active there all day. DM me, I'm gonna get back to you. I promise. Hit me there. But yeah, that's for my big bettors out there. But hey, money making Tuesday. Let's keep this momentum rolling forward. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's make some money tonight. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, first game up, man. We got the Toronto Raptors out on the road facing the Orlando Magic. Magic laying 1.5 points at the crib in this one. Hey, Magic, they hooping right now. Last time we seen these boys, they blew the doors off of the Indiana Pacers. I'm talking about they controlled that game all the way through from the tip. They had a 20-point plus lead for majority of that game. The final score isn't even indicative of how bad that game was for the Pacers. They're coming off 4 straight road games. Back at the crib in this one, I think they keep it rolling. I like what I've seen from them recently, and I think they keep it rolling. The Raptors, hey, where do they play their best basketball? At the crib, and they were just at the crib in a little homestand and didn't play all that well. I don't trust them out on the road at all. I think the Magic are straight up the better team. 8-5 and 10-3 against the number. Raptors 6-7, 7-6 against the number. We looked to bet the Raptors at the crib, not on the road. Last season, even when I went back and looked there, the Magic won both meetings in Orlando. The first one was fairly competitive. Then they played, I think, 2 days later or a day later. And the Magic won that one fairly comfortably. So all signs for me point to the Magic keeping this little momentum they got rolling. I think they win this game at home. Look to fade the Raptors out on the road. Next game up, man, we got the Indiana Pacers out on the road facing the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks laying 3.5 points at the crib in this one. Interesting game for the in-season tournament. Hawks really need this game because they already have a loss in the in-season tournament. They won their first one against the Pistons, but they did lose their second one against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pacers are undefeated in the in-season tournament. They won their first game and then turn around and beat the Sixers. Their first game was against the Cleveland Cavs. So they're 2-0, trying to get the 4-0 in the in-season tournament. They got the Hawks, and then they got the Pistons to close it out. Interesting game we got here, man. We talked about the Pacers last segment, man. They looked terrible against the Magic in that last game. I'm talking about got their ass kicked from the tip. It started off with 11-2, and they never looked back. Like, the game was never competitive. Halliburton looked terrible. The team as a whole did not look good. They were at home in that one. Now they're out on the road against a hungry Atlanta team. Atlanta's not playing well either. You know, they've lost 3 of their last 4. All 3 were at the crib. Thing is, it's going to be their 5th home game in their last 6 games. I think they understand the importance of how they cannot lose this game tonight. I don't like how Indiana looked in that last game, and I don't want to back them here in this spot. I'm going to take the Hawks, man. I think the Hawks win this game by like 6, 7 points at the crib in a bounce back spot. They're just comfortable at the house. And Pacers, I cannot get how bad they looked out of my mind in that last game. Next game up, man, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers laying 7.5 points at the crib in this one. It's Philly or nothing for me here in this one. I'm not overcomplicating it. I love the bounce back that we saw from the Sixers out on the road. Beat up on the Hawks 126-116, and then blew the doors off the Brooklyn Nets 121-99. I know they lost back-to-back home games the last time we saw them at home to the Pacers 132-126, and then to the Celtics 117-107. But I think they come back home in a bounce-back spot at the crib and beat up on the Cleveland Cavs in this one. The Cavs injury report is pretty long. Okoro out, Jerome out, LeVert game time decision, probably won't play though, and of course Donovan Mitchell is still out. The thing is, they've been hooping without these guys. You know, they just beat up on the defending champs, the Denver Nuggets, at home 121-109. Also beat the Pistons, and then the last time we seen them on the road, they blew the doors off of the Portland Trail Blazers 109-95. The game before that, though, they did get beat pretty comfortably by the Sacramento Kings 132-120. They've won 4 of their last 5. Again, as I said a minute ago, it's Philly or nothing for me here. The way I see this playing out, I think the Sixers probably win by like 11 when it's all said and done at the crib. I see Embiid just eating the lunch of Jared Allen and Evan Mobley down low. Tyrese Maxey probably giving Darius Garland the business. Philly or nothing for me here. They need this game after losing their last in-season tournament game to the Indiana Pacers. So, you know, trying to stay in contention for that. It's Sixers or nothing for me here. I know the Cavs are playing well, but I can't fade the Sixers. 10-3 against the number. They've been a money-making team. The Cavs have not. I think the Sixers win comfortably here at home. All right, next game up, we got the Portland Trail Blazers out on the road facing the Phoenix Suns. Suns are laying 13.5 points at the crib. I mean, I kind of understand that the Blazers are straight ass. The Blazers, they got blown out by Utah 115-95, blown out by Cleveland at home 109-95, got blown out by the Lakers at home 107-95, and then the Thunder Buddies came in there and took them way behind the woodshed 134-91. So the Blazers are not hooping right now. That's 4 straight games of getting their doors blown off. But do we really want to lay 13.5 with the Suns? I don't know. This is also a revenge game because, as you know, DeAndre Ayton is now on the Blazers. He was formerly with the Suns. He might come out here and try to hoop. But Nurkic is also on the Suns. He was formerly with the Blazers, so he might try to hoop. I'm not betting this game. Short, sweet, simple. If I were to, I would grab the points with the Blazers because I'm not laying 13.5 with the Suns. Have the Suns even beat anybody by this margin thus far this season? Let me see. They beat the Pistons by 14 on 11-5. They beat the Timberwolves 133-115 on 11-15. I think the T-Wolves were on a back end of a back-to-back in that one. So, I mean, I guess they have, but I'm not laying it with them. I don't expect them to blow these boys out like that. Can they? Of course. Like I just said, we've seen the Portland Trail Blazers get their doors blown off in 4 straight games, but I'm not betting this game. If I were to, I would grab the points with the Blazers. Maybe take some Aiden props in a revenge spot, you know, back in Houston. I mean, not Houston, but Phoenix. But other than that, I'm leaving this game alone. In our last and final game of the night, man, we got the Utah Jazz out on the road facing the Lake Show. The Lakers laying 7.5 points at the crib in this one. Hey, hats off to the Lakers. They low-key hooping right now. They've won 4 of their last 5. This is going to be their 5th home game in their last 6 games. And they've been hooping in the in-season tournament as well. Last time we seen them in the in-season tournament, they blew the doors off of Portland on the road, 107-95. The game before that in the in-season tournament, they blew the doors off the Grizzlies, 134-107. And the game before that, man, they beat the Phoenix Suns, 122-119 in Phoenix. So shout out to Lakers, undefeated in in-season tournament play. And I think they're going to stay undefeated. I think they win tonight. And quite honestly, I'm going to lay the points with them here in this one. The Jazz, they're solid. They're okay. You can bet them in certain spots. 7-6 against the number. You can make money betting the Jazz. I just don't think tonight's one of those spots. Where have we seen the Jazz really struggle thus far this season? Out on the road. Let's just go back and look. Minnesota, 123-95, blew the doors off the Jazz. The Bulls beat them as well, 130-113 in Chicago. The Pacers blew the doors off these boys, 134-118 in Indiana. Then they played 3 straight in-season tournament games. They did beat the Grizzlies out on the road in that in-season tournament game, 127-121. They did blow the doors off of Portland as well at home, 115-99 in-season tournament game. And they lost to the Suns in their last in-season tournament game, 131-128 in Utah. Basically, what this boils down to, I can't trust the Jazz out on the road. At home, we can bet them and probably make money in certain spots. Out on the road, they've pretty much gotten their doors blown off. The Lakers are hooping right now, playing their best basketball of the season. And I still don't even think we've seen the best of Anthony Davis and probably not even of LeBron. LeBron hooping right now, but Anthony Davis, if he takes a step forward, the Lakers might be, headed back to the Western Conference Finals if they can fix things the right way. I know it's a long way away, but still, I like the way the Lakers are playing right now. I think they win this game comfortably at home. The Jazz have been terrible out on the road. I'm going to lay the points in our last and final game of the night with the Lake Show. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this video. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long, man. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I got premium plays over at the site, man. Hop on something long-term, a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, seasonal. Hey, when you hop on one of those, you get every single play that I release, every single sport. Best value I got out there, but you can still buy the plays individually. I got my NBA play of the day up there, 10, 1, and 2 last 13. Scoop that play up, man, over at Pickdawgz Premium, or join the All Access Club if you're a big bettor, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this video. Let's make some money tonight. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. See y'all soon. I'm out of here. Peace.